Hey guys, I'm technically still on hiatus, but I decided to come out of my little cave to talk about this huge Avatar news. Hey folks, my name is Antoine, your resident geek, giving you theories and discussion for all things Avatar, and today, let's dive into the new news about the new Avatar series coming after Aang and Korra's time period. Yes, you heard that right. We have officially got the announcement of the new Earth Avatar, and no, his name is not Genji. We don't actually know his real name at this point, or if he is a he or she or they, but the cool thing about that, me actually bringing up all those pronouns, it is actually going to take place about 100 years after Korra's time, which means, one, pretty cool, Korra gets to live to be in her hundreds, which is different from the Legend of Genji fan project we saw where Korra died very young. But what is being reported here is that we're going to have this new Avatar series set in what is approximately our present day, which I think works really well for a few reasons. As I said before, we have things like pronouns and more inclusivity in terms of our social dealings, so we might be getting a lot more of that. And we have noticed that stuff like that has been happening with Avatar media as of late. For instance, we had the first transgender character revealed in the Avatar Legends role-playing game, which you can watch in this video right here. But it does feel a little bit contrived to be putting in some of this social commentary and these social nuances with the previous avatars, which take place in a more ancient time. But I think it's really cool that if they have it set in these present days, some of these topics that they want to tackle will feel a little bit more natural, taking place 100 years in the future, or aka our own present day. Now, this series is going to be coming out in 2025 on Paramount Plus, and it's going to get a movie a few years in the future to that. So maybe one of those 6 seasons in a movies type deals. I don't know, maybe, perhaps. But it seems like 2025 is going to be a huge launch year for Avatar Studios, very similar to what happened a decade prior in 2015 with the big blowout with Star Wars and The Force Awakens and all the books and comics that came out. So 2025 seems to be the big blowout year for Avatar Studios, where we're going to get the adult Aang movie in 2025, where we're going to be seeing the adult versions of Aang, Toph, Katara, Sokka, Zuko, all of them, and that's coming out in October 10th of 2025, as well as a new series with the Earth Avatar after Korra in that same year. But we do know that there has been confirmation that the Aang movie will be first. So it could be that the Aang movie will have its theatrical run from October, November, and then we're going to see this series drop tentatively in November or December of 2025. At least that is what is being reported by Avatar News. So yeah, this is really exciting stuff. I wanted to make this video just to see what you guys' thoughts are, to get my thoughts out there. I'm really excited to see a present day version of Avatar and how that's going to look, how this very ancient tradition, this ancient sort of thing, might not be what it used to be, especially with, if we're looking at technology getting better and better, we're going to be seeing the ideas of technology bringing the equalization of non-benders on par with benders. If there's going to be, this might not happen, but I'm just imagining the idea of firearms in the present day and how that can be an equalization between benders and non-benders. But we haven't seen firearms yet, and if we are, approximating this to our own timeline and our own real world, we should have already seen guns at this point in the timeline. But still, there is just so many ideas that can come from this. And over the next few weeks, we can definitely speculate and talk about this. And I am really stoked to see the future of Avatar. Of course, we have something to look forward to just in the next year in 2023, where we're going to be seeing the live action series on Netflix, which again, not something I'm super stoked for, but as we've been hearing the little rumblings of what's going on and the love and care that's being put into that show, it might actually be something more special than I initially thought. But that's it. I just wanted to get that out there. Want to hear you guys' thoughts. I will be back on the channel more full-time in the next year. Be on the lookout for more videos. I swear I didn't just abandon you guys. I've been really busy for these past few months, but I am really excited to get back and talk more Avatar and to geek out. Love you guys as always. Peace, love, and remember, be water, my friends.